Hi, my name's Tristan,
And I'm George.
and today we're going to be talking about ki, or chi.
So, what is chi? To put it simply, chi is that which gives life in terms of the body. Chi is that which differentiates a corpse from a living human being. And to use a biblical reference, God breathed into dust to produce Adam, and chi is the basis of acupuncture.
On literal terms, the word chi means breath, air, or gas. But figuratively, chi is life force. It's literally life energy. In China, the understanding of chi is inherited in the very language. For instance, the literal translation of Chinese character meaning health is original ki. The literal translation of the character for vitality is high quality ki. The literal translation of the character ki meaning friendly, peaceful ki.
And it's called like different names in different cultures. So the principle of driving force is common to many cultures and religious traditions. In Japan, ki, that's what it's called in Japan, and in India it's called prana or shakti. The ancient Egyptians referred to it as ka, and the ancient Greeks as pneuma. For the Native Americans is the Great Spirit, and in Africa it's known as Ashe, and in Hawaii is Ha or Mana.
So the chi is portrayed differently in media. So it's portrayed through many aspects of media, from movies, TV shows, to books. Even some major Hollywood actors are big proponents of chi. It's often showed in tandem with martial arts or Asian culture-centered outlets. It's generally shown as an aura or expressed as fighting spirit, which is hard to actually show chi. Is because it's hard to actually show what chi looks like to audiences.
And as far as chi in the movies, chi can be found in many movies. Though it doesn't always look or get portrayed the same way. For example, in Star Wars, chi can be seen as the force or mysterious otherworldly energy that makes up all living things. And another example would be Kung Fu Hustle, where chi is shown as warriors fighting spirits in order to unleash devastating attacks. Other examples of movies with some portrayal of chi are Avatar and IP Man.
Chi in TV. Chi is most commonly portrayed in TV, generally in animation or anime, because it's freedom of expression. The creators and artists can make chi look like anything they want in order to help the audiences understand what's going on. Some very common examples of chi in animation are the energy blasts, or literally called chi blasts, in Dragon Ball Z, element bending in Avatar: The Last Airbender, or chakra in Naruto. These are all examples of how the creators have established chi in their respected shows and universes.
And chi like that is practiced by actors, while chi is often shown in movies and TV. Some of the greatest portrayals of chi happen from actors who practice the art. They not only have a deep understanding and respect for it, they also portray it in a true way that can be learned and taught from. A few examples of actors that practice chi are Jet Li, Jackie Chan, and Bruce Lee.
The uses of chi. While strong life force will make a human being feel alive, alert, and present, while weak force results in sluggishness, thereby making a person feel fatigued most of the time. In order for a person to feel vibrant and enhanced to mental capacity, they can increase their chi. Both traditional Chinese medicines and acupuncture are based on the balance and enhancement of chi to bring forth a body into a state of health. So the more chi you have, the more energy you have, because chi is literally life energy.
And now we talk about the types of qi, and the practitioners of Chinese medicine and Qigong have identified many different kinds of qi. Within the human body, there is the qi that we are born with, which is called yona qi, and or ancestral qi. The qi that we absorb during our lives from food, water, air, and Qigong practice is called Hutang Qi or postnatal Qi. The Qi that flows at the surface of the body as a protective shell or sheath is called weak Qi or protective Qi. Each internal organ also has its own key life force. For example, spleen key, lung key, kidney key. And according to Taoist cosmology, the two most fundamental forms of qi are yin qi and yang qi, the primordial feminine and masculine energies. Many Qigong practices utilize heaven qi and earth qi, as well as the qi that emanates specifically from trees, flowers, lakes, and mountains.
Building qi in the body. It is possible for the energy in a human being to increase. Consequently, the development of qi can make an ill person robust or a weak person vibrant. More qi can enhance mental capacity too. The concept of qi also extends beyond the physical body to the subtle energies that activate all human functions, including emotions and thought. Unbalanced qi causes your emotions to become agitated and distressed. Balanced qi causes your emotions to become smooth and more satisfying. From the perspective of thought, when a person's mental qi becomes more refined, it enhances their creativity in all levels of art, business, relationships, childbearing, etc. Spiritual qi makes it more possible for us to personally enter into higher states of consciousness, which lie at the heart of religious experience. Qigong Tai Chi and other forms of Taoist martial arts help a person develop subtle qi energy, not only as an idea, but rather lead you to feel more experienced in what this is with your body directly.
And as far as balancing and free-flowing qi goes, the fundamental insight of Qigong and Chinese medicine, acupuncture and herb medicine that is that balance and free-flowing qi result in health, while stagnant or imbalanced qi leads to diseases. This is true not only at the level of the human body, but also regarding natural landscapes, mountains, rivers, forests, and human-made structures that's like such as houses, offices, buildings, and parks. In the same way that an acupuncturist diagnoses energetic imbalances and works to reestablish free-flowing qi in the human body, so does the practitioner of feng shui perceive energetic imbalances in natural or human-made landscapes and then apply various techniques to remedy those imbalances. In both cases, the goal is to establish a more open flow of energy in the particular internal or external environment. We can understand that Taoist ceremony also as being a form of Qigong or Feng Shui, since specific actions and arrangements of ritual objects are used to invoke the flow of sacred energy. Like a powerful acupuncture treatment, the successful ritual opens a portal between the human realm and the realms of the spirits, deities, or immortals.
Circulation of qi. In order to maintain pain-free optimal health, qi or energy has to circulate through the person's entire body without disruption in a smooth, compelling fashion. The Chinese medical phrase is Ting Jun Bong Tuang. If the circulation of a person's qi is blocked, Bun Dong, that person will have pain and disease. Ting. Controversially, if a person's qi or life force energy in their acupuncture meridian lines is fully connected and circulating without blockages, Tong, that person will have neither pain nor disease, Bung Tong, Tong Jun Bung Den. The fundamental goal of Chinese medicine, and most apparent with Tai Chi, is making their Qi Tong Ai, Ping Pong, and acupuncture. When a person balances out and connects their Qi, the person will have no blockages and will get rid of the pain of disease and make the person feel a whole lot better.
That brings us to our next slide, which is Tai Chi. And it's a type of practice, and as the slide says, it also is shadow boxing. It is one of the major branches of traditional Chinese martial arts. Its name is derived from philosophical terms Tai Chi. The first known written reference of which appeared in the Book of Changes over 3,000 years ago during the Zhou dynasty. That's 1100 to 1221 BC. In this book, it says that in all changes exists Tai Chi, which cause the two opposites in everything. Tai Chi means the ultimate of ultimates, often used to describe the vastness of the universe.
Tai Chi principles. The essential principles of Tai Chi are based on the ancient Chinese philosophy of Taoism, which stresses the natural balance in all the things needed for living in spiritual and physical according to the patterns of nature. According to this philosophy, everything is composed of two opposites, but entirely complementary elements of yin and yang, work in a relationship which is in perpetual balance. Tai Chi consists of exercises equally balanced between yin and yang, which is why it's so remarkably effective. You literally use Tai Chi to balance yourself. The act of practicing Tai Chi is a yoga because it's so intense at keeping your balance.
Yin Yang. Well, Yin Yang are opposites that are found in all things in life. In nature, everything tends towards a natural state of harmony. Likewise, Yin and Yang are always in total balance. Concepts such as soft, pliant, yielding, and feminine are associated with Yin, while concepts such as hard, rigid, and masculine are associated with Yang. Both sides complement each other and entirely and together form a perfect whole. Things which are perfectly balanced and in harmony are at peace. Being at peace leads to longevity. A perfectly harmonized person will show this balance, completeness by his or her tranquility and peacefulness of mind.
Feeling the qi. The capacity to perceive the flow of qi directly, to see or feel it, is something that can be cultivated through training in Qigong or acupuncture. Like any skill, some people are better at it than others. For some, it seems to come naturally. For others, it's more of a challenge. Even when it's not consciously cultivated or acknowledged, most of us can tell the difference between someone who has great energy and someone whom we feel a bad vibe. Also, most of us can notice when we enter a room whether the atmosphere seems relaxed or uplifted, or tense and heavy. To the extent that we notice such things, we perceive the level of qi. So we see the energy surrounding people. So if they have negative energy, obviously we're going to feel that they're in a bad mood. If they have a good energy, a positive energy, then we understand that they're in a good mood.
Taoism and Qi. Although we are typically in the habit of perceiving the world regarding solid shapes and forms, Taoism teaches us that we can train ourselves to perceive in other ways, and an excellent place to start is with our own human body. Though we may experience our body as being somewhat stable at a molecular level, it is comprised mostly of water, a very fluid substance. Moreover, at an atomic level, it is 99.99% space of vast and infinite intelligent emptiness.
Qi in other religions. Because Qi is literally life energy or life force, it is often a part of many religions, even if it's named something else. Life energy isn't just a Chinese belief. Almost every single major religion in the world has some form of life energy they believe in. We'll go over a few now.
Qi in Hinduism. In Hinduism, Qi has the name prana, and it literally translates to life force, energy, and breath. It is almost exactly the same as Chinese Qi. It is commonly practiced with yoga and Indian martial arts. There are five forms of prana, called the five Vegas. These are prana, which is known as breath energy residing in the lungs; apana, outward energy residing in the gut; udana, rising energy from the throat, that is vocal cords; samana, heat energy from the belly; and vyana, circulation energy from the entire body.
Qi in Buddhism. The counterpart to Qi in Buddhism is called virya. It usually means energy or effort. It's also sometimes used to signal strength and courage for Shaolin monks. Shaolin monks in Buddhism will practice virava to increase their strength and their determination, essentially, because when they train that, they become better because they're literally training their life energy, their life force.
While in Qi in Christianity is the portrayal of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit resides in all living things, like Qi, and is connected to your soul, and it's literally life energy. And it can be increased just like any other energy, and it can also decrease. I believe it just depends on how much you practice and read things like the scriptures and pray and follow what's in the scriptures.
Conclusion. Modern technology is thought to create significant interference with the natural flow of Qi due to the prevalence of electromagnetic fields, EMFs, created by high-tension electrical power lines, microwaves, Wi-Fi signals, and other atmospheric force fields. Development of technological corrections for EMF radiation, such as Earth Calm EMF protection for a healthy home and balanced body-mind, may offer some protection to assist the normal flow of Qi. Some experts highly recommend various Earth Calm devices or other means of EMF protection as a shield against electromagnetic smog. Those who practice Taoist yoga, meditation, Qigong, and other martial arts, as well as those with particular sensitivities, may well want to consider such protections. Our society is literally getting so advanced that we're blocking out the natural forces of the universe. And these are some remedies to fix that. So please take a look and try some of them out for yourself.
I think Qi is more of like a energy, and the way it's portrayed, like, or the way I've seen it, like in the media, is in anime, where it's like an aura around the person's body. And as far as like Chinese movies, it's like shown when a person meditates to increase their energy to get to the next level of whatever they are trying to accomplish in the movie. So yeah, thank you for listening.